Hello! Today we are going to do a simple drawing of an ox made out of simple shapes to celebrate the Chinese New Year. This year is the Year of the Ox, and it starts on February 12th, 2021, and runs through January 31st, 2022. The Chinese zodiac has 5 elements and 12 animals associated with it. And this year is actually the year of the metal ox. I tried to find colors associated with the ox and what was good luck this year, and I got conflicting information depending on where I looked. Some things said blue and red were the lucky colors this year. Other things said no, those were unlucky. And so I ended up going with kind of a metallic gray or silver for the metal. And 2 different websites said green, so that's what I'm going with. So I just used a gray and green markers. But anyway, let's get started. All right, so I've got my paper and I've got it laying kind of a portrait orientation. Remember, portrait is tall, landscape is wide. So the first thing I'm going to do is start with his head. And I'm going to draw a rectangle. So get up here in the middle. I'm going to have the flat end on bottom, and it's going to taper up to a point. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is draw 2 more triangles. I'm going to start it down here and go up, and then close that triangle off. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So starting down here and go up and then close it off. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the ears, and those are just 2 parentheses shapes kind of coming together. So let me show you right here from this little corner. I'm going to make a parenthesis shape like that. And then my other parenthesis shape, I'm going to go from here to here, and it's going to close that ear. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Parentheses, same shape, close it off. And then next I'm going to draw the horns, and it's going to be kind of a similar shape to the parentheses. I'm starting right here in this corner, and I'm just kind of coming up and curving. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this inner line, and I'm going to start down here and curve up, and mine don't always meet. That's fine. Just take a little line back to it, close it right up. Now I'm going to do the same thing here on the other side. So curve up, come in here and curve up, and close it up if they don't meet. Excellent. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give my ox some eyes. And those are just little U shapes. So I make one U shape for the inner part, and then I start here, and I'm going to make a bigger U shape on the outside. Okay. I'm going to do that again over here for the other eye, just a U shape. And then a bigger U shape. All right, now let's give our ox a nose and a mouth. So down here, kind of my parenthesis shape again, from corner to corner. And then I'm going to do kind of the same thing, but I'm going to go on the inside at this time, like so. And then kind of give him a little nostrils so he can breathe. I'm just going to fill in some little ovals right there. All right, that is our ox head. Now the body is going to come down here and curve at the bottom. And the way I do it so that I don't make him too small or go off the edge of the paper, which, you know, I would totally do that. I scoot down toward the edge here where I want the bottom of his body to go, and I'm going to make just a little line across. The next thing I'm going to do is here at the end of this line, I am going to curve it up, and then I'm going to take this curve on up and connect it right there under the ear. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So right here at the end of my line, I'm going to take it and curve it on up and tuck it in behind his ear. Now his 4 feet, to do that, I'm going to make 2 lines down, kind of the same length. And then here at the bottom, I'm going to make an upside down V, and then I'm going to draw 2 little lines to connect it. And I'm just going to do that 4 times. So here I go again. I've got my 2 lines that are the same length. I'm going to put a little V in the middle, and then I'm going to connect it. 2 lines, V in the middle, connect. There. And the drawing part is now done. All right, I used gray and green for my colors. You want to do something different? Please do so. You do not have to follow the exact thing that I did. Now for all these little curlies down here, I started making like traditional curly cues, and then I decided to make it more of an easier one. So with my marker, I did a big circle, and then I just kind of curved in on the middle. And then as I started going up, I started getting a little smaller. And a little smaller. Okay. And you can always go back with some gray and do the same thing. And of course you can fill yours in all the way and do some outlines. Like with this guy, I did gray feet. And I actually did kind of a gray mouth and nose and kind of gray in the middle too. As I said, you can make your ox look however you want. And if somebody knows the actual answer as to what colors are considered good luck this year, please let me know. Like I said, I looked at several different places and they all said something different. With this guy, I just did a little bit of green for the ears and outlined him. Okay. And then you just keep finishing them up so you get your completed ox. And I hope that you have a wonderful year of the ox, and I'll see you next time.